Today's activity is multiplying whole numbers and fractions. Use a representation to solve each problem. Here, when it says representation, you need to understand that what it's talking about is a model. So some type of visual. For each word problem, write a multiplication equation. So you need to do 2 steps for each problem. Create a model and have a multiplication equation that matches that problem. We're going to go over a couple models here because it's really going to depend on preference. Jake bought 3 kinds of pizza for a party. Each pizza was the same size. People were not very hungry, and at the end of the party, there was 3/4 of each pizza left. How many pizza was left in all? Let's go ahead and look at the model like we did today. Today we started with a number line. If you were to do a number line, I would start with 0, and I'm going to go ahead and mark by fourths. 1, 2, 3. 4/4 is going to give me 1. 1, 2, 3. Another 4/4 is going to give me 2. 1, 2, 3. And another 4/4 is going to give me 3 whole pizzas. That's what we started with. But we only ate 3/4 of each. So 1, 2, 3. This is pizza number 1. 1, 2, 3/4. This is out of pizza number 2. 1, 2, 3/4. This is out of pizza number 3. So when I'm done, I have 2 and 1/4. But what happened here? I jumped by 3/4 3 times, and that gave me a total of 9/4. But when it ended up on the number line, it landed on 2 and 1/4. Now we've also worked a lot with regular rectangle models. So let's go ahead and do that. I would cut it into fourths. Each one of these is going to represent 1 pizza. And I'm going to go and shade the 3/4 that was left in each. So here I go. Almost on the last one. And what I notice is I have 3/4 here, and another 3/4 here, and another 3/4 here. Again, I notice this is repeated addition, but the directions ask me for multiplication. So again, I have 3/4 3 times, and that gives me 9/4. If I wanted to visualize this model, I could go ahead and cross out this 4th and fill it in here, cross out this 4th and fill it in here. Then visually I would see that I have 2, and then I have 1/4 left of this model. Now again, any visual would count as a representation. Me personally, I would have done a model pretty similar to that of the rectangle hole, but pizzas to me are round, so I would visualize it like this, cut it into fourths, and again shade in those 3/4 that were left over. So again, all of these models would be considered a representation, whatever you're more comfortable with. Again, I would have said I have 3/4 here, another 3/4 here, and another 3/4 here. Again, based on the rule of adding or subtracting fractions, my denominator is the same, so I go ahead and add my numerators. And I would do something pretty similar here. I would take this 4th out and shade it in here, take this 4th out and shade it in here. These two give me 2 whole pizzas, and I have 1/4 left here. The reason you would want to do that is when someone asks you how much pizza is left, you really wouldn't answer 9/4. You would say I have 2 1/4 pizza, or 2 1/4 pizzas left. That's easier to visualize. So again, you have 3 models that you can look at emulating when you do your work. Any of them would be considered efficient and correct, and then you would have your multiplication equation. So even though I did addition for some of these, I ended up giving I forgot to do on this one, I apologize. 3/4 times 3 gives me my 9/4. I would just turn in my repeated addition into a multiplication equation. Okay? Go ahead and work on the rest of the page.